Sunderland, once the kings of the North East, now lie languishing in the third tier of English football. A who's who of the managerial world have tried and failed to return this classic British club to the Premier League. But now, a new manager is on the scene, one who hopes to take this once great football club not only back to the Premier League, but to rule Europe and world football once and for all. Join me on this daily adventure with Sunderland, the making of a champion.
Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my FIFA 20 career with Sunderland, the making of a champion. Now we are in the all-important season this season, I believe. Still not confirmed yet, but I believe we've got Champions League football on the cards for the first time for Sunderland. Now this is a game changer for me because I was, without this, I think the series would have been over because we can't keep on doing the same stuff every single season. So, yeah, new things. So a bit more buzz about it, a bit more excitement, a bit more possibilities perhaps for Sunderland. But anyway, let's get cracking. We're going to start with a brand new season today, just the one game, because I've got a whole host of stuff to talk about, including the new look Sunderland. So take a little look at it, shall we? Here they come. So this is the current situation. Now we have got a bit of a goalkeeping crisis for the first game of the season. So we're going to see a young prospect, Colin O'Donnell's come through the ranks. Also soon have actually put a £12 million bid for them, but I've got no other option because Pickford's out for a couple of weeks. And I sold Bentley. So O'Donnell will probably start today. Gagon will be on the bench. Pickford is out for 5 weeks. So I might bring in another goalkeeper. We'll have to wait and see. Oliveira's still here at left back. He can also play at left midfield. He's now joined by Iago. We bought him for a bit of money. For whatever. He's a 29-year-old left back. Very good option as well. Him and Oliveira kind of same sort of standard really. So competition for places. Into centre back we go. Lishka still here. A lot of bids coming in for him. Ginter is also here, and Gellin. And the fourth option is Virgil van Dijk. Yes, he's getting on a little bit, but still can compete at this level. Definitely adds a bit of experience. He is going on the downward slump, but for the time being, he's pretty decent. Of course, we've got Ian Gillespie, youngster, come through the ranks. Agbala as well. He's still on loan at Bristol City. So at right back, we've also brought in Yusuf Attal as a player that I've been keeping an eye on for years. He's 30 years old now. He can offer something on the right-hand side. Gumney's out for a little bit. So Attal will be in for the main thing. Walsh could compete as well, should we need to go there. He's actually transfer listed, so he's on his way out. Eric Dyer's coming in as well, veteran, centre-back, centre midfield, defensive midfield, wherever you want to play him. So he's an option for them. The returning Max Power, yes, he's been here since the get-go, and he's going to keep on staying here. And I'd like to see, maybe I'll give the captain's armband for him at the end of the whole thing here, when we lift up the major trophies. So Lucas Torreira as well, option for defensive midfield, 30 years of age. Young Lance Shaw, contract is running out. I have sold a few bodies, so you may have noticed. Czech Vardy is in the middle of the field there as well. Could play attacking midfield, left-hand side. We brought in Bukayo Saka from Arsenal or wherever he is. 24-year-old left side, right side midfielder. Gives us options as well. Still got young prospect Lewis Rose. Did spend a bit of money on this guy. Matthias Gay is a youth prospect that's come through the ranks at Bayern. It's about 40 million on him because we're a little bit shy in midfield numbers of quality anyway. Young Casey Ennis, young Irish youngster. So Weston McKinney still here. There has been bids on the table for him, and I even considered and negotiated a couple of bids to see if I can get some more money out of them. But no, he stays. Gordon Scott as well, youngster. Lucas Williams, Canadian youngster. Walaki Kuzlukli is a Ghanaian youngster. Young Duncan McNeil has been with us for a while, come through the academy, 21 years of age. Potential Scottish international as well. He's out on loan to Angers. We brought in Julian Draxler. He was a very good player last season for the European competition, scoring a lot of goals. He's 32. Yes, he's getting on a little, but there are a lot of veterans, but we need experience as well as youth. Bradley Dacarino is still here, but he's packing it in at the end of the season, so what a way for him to go out if we could get our hands on some silverware. Yari Varshavin as well, right side, left side, attacking midfield. He can play anywhere you like. Ian Fraser, another young Scot that could do very well for the Scottish team. Ismaili Sarr's my main man on the right-hand side. Nidri's an option for the left, right, or down the middle. We did bring in Neymar. That's right. Big option down the left-hand side. Again, he is getting on a little bit. He may have not got the pace. We'll have to see today. Look at him in the Sunderland jersey. Didn't think you'd ever see that, did you? Ian Nicholson up top. Out wide, centre midfield as well. He's currently on loan at Guadalamares. We did bring in Federico Chiesa. We did step up the cash for the right-hand side. So Chiesa can do that. He can also down the middle as well. He was top goal scorer, one of the top goal scorers in the league last season. So we spent big money on him. Liam Bailey as well, youngster on loan at Cardiff. Oliver Stewart, another youngster as well, 69 rated Scotsman. Of course, Mason Greenwood's still our main man with Haaland competing up there. Young Declan Kenny nowhere near the ranks. And Timo Werner wraps up the set. 30-year-old striker, German international. So we have the big boys. We have some really good big boys. We are starting with this formation here. I've yet to pick the team. We're going to go into there now. Nope, we're going to start with goalkeeper for the time being. It will be O'Donnell. So Ginter, Lishka. No, it's going to be Van Dijk and Lishka for the start. Anyway, Oliveira will. I'm going to actually drop Oliveira to the other team. Right back will go. Well, right now, who is my other option at right back? So it's going to have to be a towel for the time being because Gumney is out. Defensive midfield slot will go with Torreira. I'll go with that. Box standard midfield slot will go with McKinney. Out wide is Sars, probably our best option. We will go with Saka for the time being as well. Up top, we will go. Let's go Chiesa and Greenwood leading the line. So that's the team for today. We are starting a new formation. So let's freshen up the daisies. Who is of a decent quality. So we have got a bit of options now, haven't we? Put Daxler on the bench. So for Shaw and Daxler, they're very similar players. Let's get him back out again. Let's get the goalkeeper on the bench. Matt, I think Dyer is good because he can play a centre back. Striker. Probably do with another striker, to be honest with you. So we'll have to wait and see. Transfer window is still open. We do have a bit of fundage left. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the players that are gone. We did sell. Gillespie went out on loan. McNeil went on loan. Williams went on loan. Kingsley Coman went to Bayern for 60 million. He was getting on a little bit. So and I just I thought I want to spice it up this season. Give a bit of a refresh. So brought in that fella also from Bayern. So it kind of swapped cash a little bit. Gibbs White's gone to Atalanta for 40 million. Again, I did have quite a few bodies in midfield, so I wanted to freshen it up a little bit. So he was the one. It was either him or Winston McKinney, but then when I negotiated, he went out. Wilson went out the door. He went over to Paris Saint-Germain in exchange for Neymar with £1 million cash. Benny went to Cardiff. Atal we brought in. Ayago we brought in. Chiesa we brought in. Saka we brought in. I'm sure there was more players that we've lost. Balotelli's packed it in. Who was the other midfielder? There was another midfielder. But anyway, we're going to start this season. Hang on, what's the objective? So that we picked up a little bit with the board, a little bit happy. So that within 3 seasons, increased the club worth by 25%. We're up to 4% at the moment. So we've got 3 seasons left to get that up there. Gain 180 million earnings from T-shirt sales within a season. We're 46% through that. Signed one crucial first-team player assigned to a midfielder or forward position. We've done that as well. So we're doing okay in regards to that. I think with Neymar coming in, Van Dijk coming in, it will definitely give us a bit of options up top or financially anyway. So up against Leeds today. So yes, we're going to rock our red and white halves. No Neymar from the start, but this is the new formation. We're going to give it a go and hopefully we'll come out of it with a win. So new look Sunderland once again kicking off a brand new season up against Leeds United. Now, do we have it in our locker to get off with a flying start? It's going to be interesting. It's not a guaranteed win, because we are playing a new style and I've not done any friendlies. I simulated all those bad boys. So we're going to kick it all off. Of course, we've got the main man, Mason Greenwood, up top. Van Dijk as well, which is he's always a good option to have for corners and stuff like that. So we'll see if he can get his head on a few things. I remember having him with Blackburn Rovers. So this, I don't know what the long-term plan is, if we're doing more than one season again. We'll see. We'll see. I'd love to win the Premier League as well as the Champions League. So that's been the goal from the get-go. Go on then. So it feels a little bit incomplete if I don't go there. So, but however, with 3 up top or 3 main deal strikers, I probably should just revert. I was just thinking about that now. Like maybe I should stick with 1 on top because you know for the second string, I've only got 1 striker. I should have 1 in each, and then 1 on the bench, and then we'll have a good fresh pair of legs all the time. So that may be the way I go ahead, but we'll see. He's going to be miles offside. If not, I'll go for that Josh Sargent fellow who was always a pain in my ass. So that could be an option. Just come to me right now. But a chance here potentially if we can get on this. Go on then. Who's on this? Massar. Growing in confidence. What are you doing? Are you offside? You're glaringly offside. Chiesa trying to get in on the goals from his debut. That would be a great start. Was originally looking at playing him out wide. Atau is definitely a player that I've been looking to sign as well. So there's some really exciting options here today for the season, really. Right now I'm not liking the formation, so it's definitely going to have to grow on me. Atau with the quick feet. Decides to keep going. Sarr with the cross. Oh, it's nearly headed on in. That was a good wee effort there, pals. Now here's a chance for VVD to get his head on this. Strike. Took a couple of little ricochets. It will be a corner. Not a bad start from Sunderland here. Comes out again. But it breaks favourably for Leeds United. Oh, he can't get it. He's got his feet stuck under it, but still 0-0. Still up for grabs, these points. Okay, let's go. Let's build. Massar. And he's opened up the scoring. Goodness me. From an unlikely source. He didn't get many goals last season, but he started the season today in tip-top shape. Find the back of the net. Oh yeah, bring that sucker on. Slipped in nicely. Up steps Sarr. Goal number 1. Maybe we'll see more of that with this formation, eh? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fudging my way through here. Is it this formation? Is it not? I don't know. If we win convincingly with a clean sheet to boot, then you know what? Why change it? Why change it? Oh, that's terrible. Don't want the same mistakes that creep their ugly heads. Great save. And that keeper should be the half, I think. Keeper boots it long. Nice kick. Keeper comes out on the other side. Johnny Vegas picks up the loose ball. 1-0. Sunderland in charge. Second half. Leeds United kicking us all off. Yeah. Let's get this show on the road, eh? Put out of bounds. Alright, boys, let's do this. Atal, let's go. Inwards we go. We got a runner. Flipping matey boy. Tries to keep it alive. Goals it up. Oh, lovely skills. Gets the shot off. It might have took a ricochet off a Leeds man. It does. Where's VVD? Come on, VV. We want in-swingers. That's what we want. An in-swinging corner. And then this out-swinging lark. There we go. Iago. Look at him. Look at the fresh legs of him. VVD chilling out at the back there. Hasn't got the pace of yesteryear. That's probably his, well, that's definitely his downside. At all. Oh, Greenwood on this one. Oh, he's been thrown down. Surely that's a red. He was in on goal, buddies. He was in on goal. Send his ass off. Go, Greenwood. Chiesa has legs. Should score. Debut goal, Enrico Chiesa. That's what we're talking about. It's not Enrico, it's Federico. It's Federico. Enrico's probably his dad. That's right. 2-0. Job done. 3 points. Leeds, your shit. Go back to the champ. Go back to League One. Get out of the flipping Football League. That's a bit harsh. Federico Chiesa, debut goal. So the power is coming from the right-hand side for the first time in forever. It was usually on the left with Kingsley Coman, but no. So, is there any need to bring on Neymar? I'll save the debut. We'll save the debut. I think we don't want to go overboard. I think we just want to make sure we get the win here. Not a chance here though. Flipping neck Leeds. Great save. VVD. Goal, son. Torreira. Piling forward. Greenwood. Torreira. You're offside, mate. You're offside. I've got to go solo. Stab it. Ah. Just ran out of tarmac. Van Dijk. Greenhouse. Oh, that's terrible. 10 minutes to go. It is all flipping over. Go on, get in there. Chuck Vardsey. Oh, he also scores. Coming from out wide. Flipping Sunderland look threatening from all angles now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Just no Mason Greenwood, that's all. We're relying on the wings. Doing the goals and the damage. Chuck Vardsey opens up at Spurs were in for a bid for him as well. 50 million. I nearly accepted it. I thought, well, you know what? We've got flipping Neymar. We've got Saka on the left. But Chuck Vardsey can play down the middle. And we are losing Dak at the end of the season. Anyone else going to step up the plate? Always been mugged off. Greenwood does want a goal. Looking for another option, going down the middle. This is threatening. This is threatening. Weston McKennie. He also squeezes a goal. It's 4-0. It's a riot. It's an absolute demolition. Leeds, oh shit, they're going down. Sunderland for the title. I've called it. I've called it here first. It's definitely not going to be happening though. But anyway, Greenwood trying to get in on it, but no. Steps up for Weston McKennie, who stays here. 60, 70 million. Couldn't pry him away from my hands. And yes, what a welcome to the Premier League for Leeds. Piece of piss, this. Their heads are gone though. We've outfoxed them. Bamford. Stick your Patrick Bamford up your arse, mate. Stick your Patrick Bamford up your arse. Problems. There may be time for another one here. Oh. Not now, though. Blew it. We blew it. Can't complain, though. 4-0. Opening day season. I can't remember the last time we won on the opening day. And youngster. O'Donnell's like, come on then, Pickford. You want this #1 jersey? You have to take it off on me hands. Well. Great way to start the campaign. Yeah. Moaning already, Neymar. I can't throw you all in at the same time. I did bring in a whole host of players, so you gotta bide your time, boys. You gotta bide your time. But that I was gonna say is that we have the Super Cup. Crap, that's something to look forward to. We'll get to that. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So Sunderland are second behind Liverpool. We both opened up with big 4-0 wins. So tomorrow it looks like we've got a bit of a special on our hands. Up against Barcelona, we're going to do a one-off. Of course it is, because it's, this is some major bling here. This is the Super Cup up against Barcelona. We're going to have the big boys. So, hang on a minute. Let me just do the math here. 1, 2. There's 2 there. So scrap that. We will do 2 games. We will do 2 games because it would just make it all messy. Because we've got the international shit coming up. So, is that group game? Yay! Finally competitive action for flipping. Where the heck is my Champions League stuff? Where the heck is it? Anyway, so tomorrow, big chance for some silverware. Let's deal with this while we're here. Stay grounded. Expect more from this. Nidri. Captaincy. Blah, blah. Anyway, yeah, back tomorrow for a chance to beat Barcelona and grab our first bit of silverware for the season. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. And I'll see you next time, suckers. Let's go.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.